Just giving you guys just a clear kind of like flow of how things are going right now. So I have my newborn in the background, and I've been with the Retired in 365 family for going on about 6 months now, and it's been pretty smooth. For the most part, like I came into this amazing partnership just looking for an extra way to gain some financial well, money, of course. And then with that, I've gained so much more, like, in reference to just the wisdom. One thing I can really speak on with the Retired in 365 family is that, let's see, they have so many different things outside of the Forex family. Like, they've added a book club, they have trainings. And for myself, being a stay at home mom currently right now, I'm on maternity leave, but I don't know where the options lay right now in reference to what I want to do for work because it's changed my life dramatically. Like I have the opportunity to now spend time. I have a 2-month-old here. I have a 2-year-old sleeping. Well, she's not even 2 months yet. She's still like a month and a half. So, thank goodness for the job that I'm at right now. I do have that 12-week leave, but just the detachment that I felt leaving my 2-year-old, I'm just like, I'm weighing my options pretty deep right now, and I can definitely say, speaking for the Retired in 365 family, which we're part of the I Am Mastery Academy. We've all just been developing our minds, and with that, we're able to get so much from just sharing things with each other, and that's one thing I really do love about the community that I'm in. In reference to the I Am Mastery Academy, like we're literally educating people. Like this is just so much more than money. You see all these posts on how you make $100,000 in a day and all those things. Yeah, they may definitely be real. um, However, the I Am Mastery Academy is teaching you a skill set, which just like a baby that learns how to walk, it's not going to happen overnight. This is something that once you learn it, you don't forget it. So that's one thing I could definitely say I'm grateful for. And with that, just the paradigm shift. And for those of you who may not be familiar with that, it's that feeling of just, well, I wouldn't even say a feeling. Like a paradigm shift is just a change and activity in your mind. So for so long, for me, I was just thinking, you have to work, to get financial gains. Like that was the motive. So spending long hours at work, you know, um, getting more hours if I can possibly during the holiday season, trying to get more hours so that you can get more money. And it's just like if you're physically working for uh, financial reasons, we got it all wrong. So I think that was like the hardest thing for me to get over because it's just like, man, like I'm not living in the past, but however, when I do reflect on all my family members that have literally put in so much work to help with the family and be away from the special times that we could have had, this is generational. So these are things that I definitely want to help change because it's not fair, and it's nobody's fault. Some people, excuse me, some people are born into it. So that's another thing. So I think the hardest thing for me was, Amber, like, if you want to go to work now, it's literally just going to be for hobby reasons. If you love what you do, that's great. But did you force yourself to love what you do because you thought it was the only way to get money? Those things start to come into play. I find myself contemplating, but not really. It's like, no, like I know the reasons why I was there, everything that I've manifested and wanting from where I'm at, I've gotten it. So what would be the reason except, and I say except because I'm deeply involved with helping people and satisfaction and solving problems. So this is just so much on a higher level. Like the level to this is up there. So I think that um, it's going to become easy. I have a couple months. I'm not really focused on that. I'm focused on taking care of my girls right now and just building this. Like because like I said, it's more than just the money, and helping those mommies out there who, are not able to stay at home, who may not have 12 weeks to bond with their child, who are just looking for a way to financially set themselves where, there are no worries. This has been a journey for me. Like, ever since the pandemic, I've been a part of the community. So with that, I've gotten to, be able to really just see what everything's about. For myself, like I've been working for, I can't even really say, look, 14 years, this being the longest time, with the exception of my first 2-year-old. This has been the longest time that I've been off of work. So really just finding myself, really getting to know my emotions based on the books that we're reading. Like all of this has just been a privilege, like for me. So I'm just in amazement because I'm like, man, like I'm able to really just see what's up with myself. Like this is I've never taken the time out to really see what I wanted. Everything is always about how can I make that next person happy, or what service can I provide for that person that's going to satisfy them. So, being asked what do I want versus a necessity is like, man, that's a very good question. Like I don't know. I really don't know. So being able to work with that, I literally just got up. I was listening to my morning motivations, and I said, you know what? I got to make a Zoom. Like, it's something in me right now. Not a Zoom, excuse me, a live. But it just shows like I'm on Zooms, like, which is also something really cool because I'm just someone that's never used to be on technology. I always felt like I needed a reason. Phone is for talking. I had probably had a game or two on there, listened to some music or so, but it was just like I'm not getting to social media. I'm not really somebody that really likes to expose my life, considering, I'm really just all at work, unless you want me taking pictures at work or whatever. So this has driven me to really get outside myself, to be able to not only have a couple of different social platforms, but socially speaking to someone is different when you're at work. You know what you're going to talk about. This is just my mind speaking. So it's like, okay, sometimes I find myself thinking as I'm speaking, which I don't know if that's typical right now. It's just for me, it's like, all right, we're having a conversation. Cool. Not antisocial, but I don't really have that many people. I like to read. So, for those readers, you stay in your head, so it's not really too much you have to expose because the book is the book. I can be in quiet, but jumping back to the journey, my paradigm shift, it was just, I'm still a little tweaked out about it because it's like, man, like people have died working years, and there are people that are our ages, bless you, baby, our age, when I say our age, bless you, sweetie, ranging from 25, 35, literally just looking for a way to balance out life. We're still figuring out things. And for someone that may have known you have to work basically until you die, or basically until you're 60 and then you can enjoy your freedom for years, now you're taking that out and replacing it with, you can trade in the foreign exchange market and make what someone makes on a yearly basis in a week, make what someone makes on a yearly basis in a day. That can be hard to fathom. So yeah, that it kind of was for me at one point, but when you make it real, when you print out that money, that's what makes it real. I think that's what really makes it real. So I'm excited. And now we're just informing people. We're really just teaching, and it's become second nature. Like we just had our convention over this weekend. So that was A1. That was amazing. First day was just all of the technical analysis. I'm a geek to that kind of stuff. And I should have known, the frequency level of what I was learning was just making me stay in tune. Like I didn't even care about nothing. I mean, of course my kids, but I didn't care about nothing. Like I just wanted to figure this out. Like it was just like, man, this isn't as hard as you would think it would be. You look at a chart, you see all these lines, and it was like, no, And I can't speak for all the other communities, but my community in particular, outside of the I Am Mastery Academy, which again is amazing, they've developed their own strategies, which is like icing on the cake of what we currently have. So you'll be able to look at a chart within 3-4 days and determine whether it's a good trade or a bad trade. And because all of the strategies work, this is the fun part. Because all of the strategies work, you can pick which one works for you. You know, you can go through all of them and pick which one works for you. And it's not just a foreign exchange market. You have the digital currency. You have the high frequency. So do you want to make money in 60 seconds? Do you like to day trade, swing trade, which is multiple days of holding a trade? Like, you're learning all these technical terms that start to become common to you. So they're not uncommon, they're not unusual. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm not gonna, you don't have to be smart, you don't have to really know math. Like, everything is really laid out for you. So if you're skeptical of trying it out, I would definitely say try it out. And I wouldn't say try it out like a 30-day thing. I would say try it out like an 18-month thing. Like, put some work in it. Like, really skill yourself out. Like I said, if you're looking to really just set yourself good on a financial level, this is going to put you there. And they have like different things out there, like as far as I think Robinhood, because I've spoken to a couple of people. I'm not too sure what that is, but it was a familiar name that came up in reference to Forex or just financial gains. So I can't go in depth because I really don't know about it. I've just heard like that was another option, but I Am Mastery Academy is literally teaching you the skills that you need to be good, be free, become wiser, be around positive people, impact. And like I said, again, it's just more, it's more than money. So yeah, you're gonna gain a different skill set. You're gonna make some great friends. You're gonna just be around high energy. I don't get paid to promote this. I'm saying how it's made me feel thus far, and I'll try to keep this video short because I wanna, scale out all of the other things that I've been doing. So even if you look at my previous videos, like, I don't know if you can see the difference in it, but I'm a lot more comfortable speaking, like, because of the community, of course, and because of the things that I've learned, and I've also learned, like, when you know things, you're more equipped to speak on it. It's like you're not really confused, or you're not saying anything. You know what you're doing. You know how to use the bathroom. You know how to tie your shoe. Like, it's not anything that you're really hesitant on. So that's what comes with this too. You get skilled. You're gonna really start to figure out what you're doing, and then you're gonna soar. So that's my little piece there. Mommy life is great for me. Like, I don't look at that as any type of challenge. Just really, what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibility. Yeah, just responsibility. As long as you're up for the responsibility, like, it's great having kids. I want more. Like, I want plentiful kids. So it's been a pleasure being home with the girls, like, just learning their ways of things. Yeah, like, I'm just looking forward to just seeing what's in store for everyone. I wish you the best of luck. Definitely subscribe because you're going to hear more from Amber. I am definitely looking to help people. So yeah, if you're someone that's skeptical, you can inbox me. I think you can inbox on here. Please forgive me if you can't inbox on here. But if you can't inbox me on here, AmberJewel is my Facebook, so you can messenger me on there. Let's see if I left out anything. Like, the Retired 365 family is amazing, guys. We want to get you connected, get you in the system, get you on the right side of money. This world is changing, okay? I'm going to say this one thing. This world is changing. So if you're anywhere where you know there's a coin shortage, there's a reason for all of that, guys. We are moving to the digital world. You're going to see more of just, YouTube streams. There's going to be so many different other things. And because we also just dropped e-commerce with the I Am Mastery Academy, that's like a separate thing from trading. However, it's still educational, but you're learning how to have your own business online. You're learning how to be a Netflix. Like, you're learning how to, really just be your own stream of income, kind of like YouTube, So get into with this uncommonality, because this is what it is, Whether you want it to happen or not, it's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna tune to my girls, plan out a couple more videos, but yes, definitely stay tuned to what Amber has in store for you. My name is Amber. My middle name is Jewel, in case anybody was just wondering. But I love AmberJewel. I have 3 middle names. Shout out to my mom. So I just picked one that I wanted to really ground with myself. Yeah, this is gonna be phenomenal. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to work with you if you're that lucky person, and I cannot wait for you to see what the community has. So till then, I'm out. Have a good one, family.